Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Steffen. Oh, I'm sorry, Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion is approved 7-0. We have one item that's also on the city council agenda. Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. Item A is the renewal of the liability, crime, and workers' compensation insurance programs for the period beginning October 1st, 2022, running through September 30th, 2023. As we all know, the city annually renews its liability, crime, and workers' compensation insurance policies. The Risk Management Department, which is Kelly Wozlewski here in the audience for you to answer any questions, provides updated information to the city's insurance consultant and insurance carrier every year to gauge the market and estimate the annual insurance premiums for these coverages. Travelers is the leading provider of casualty insurance products for the public sector and has been the city's longstanding provider. There was a 16% increase in the Travelers liability premium this year. That amounts to a $104,000 increase of a total premium of just over $1 million. There's a recognition that the discussion of items on both agendas typically occur during the regular meeting, but I suggest that given the short agenda and the work that we'll be doing in between, that if people have questions for Ms. Wozlewski regarding this initiative, that they ask her now so she can get on to bigger and better things.
There's no motion necessary, but if there are any questions for Ms. Wozlewski at this time? Mr. Shaw?
I guess, did they state any main drivers with the increase, or is it just the natural inflation of the circumstances at this point in time? Like, were there any large cases or something?
No, there was no specific increase. The biggest driver of it was our budget expenditures. There was an increase from last year to this year, so that's what promoted the increase. But the claims are about steady, the same as last year. The market is still hard and tough, but we did market it this year. We marketed it approximately 3 years ago, so we did reach out to other carriers.
Gotcha.
There were 8 carriers that we approached, and none of them would compete with Travelers. Due to the hard markets, everybody is withdrawing their capacity, so they're writing less limits. They only want to write approximately $5 million per client, where we have $17 million with Travelers, and we'd like to stay all together, you know, a primary
Gotcha.
layer and an umbrella layer. So that's one of the reasons that we chose to stay with them, and they just couldn't offer the same coverages for comparable pricing.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Ms. Martinez?
Thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to make a comment. Ms. Wozlewski, it seems like in anything that has a claim, your name's always on it. And it's a hard job, and I appreciate what you do and that you're still here. You know, so thank you very much, and keep up the good job, the good work.
Thank you very much.
Anything else? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kelly. Item B is the fabulous Fox Water Trail Resolution. A group of stakeholders along the Fox River from Wisconsin into Illinois have been working since 2015 to develop a water trail on the over 200-mile Fox River. This benefit is important enough that the National Park Service created the National Water Trails System. The fabulous Fox Water Trail is requesting Elgin's inclusion, and its Fabulous Fox Water Trail brochure and web portal for listing the city's boat launches and for other amenities along the Fox River in the city.
Second.
It's been moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Just a comment here. You know, during our retreat, a couple of the things that came up were focusing on the Fox River as part of our future and our city's future. This trail could be that as well, but I think that at this time the city and city council need to start thinking of long-range planning for what the Fox River is going to look like. And there's been discussion about taking the dam out, taking no position one side or another. I think that we have to be prepared and try to have a vision for what this is going to look like. I read through the documents, and they talked about the boat launches and those types of things that are part of this Fox River Trail. We need to have a little better handle on what the Fox River is going to look like. So I'd recommend, I've talked to Mr. Good, and I think he'd be an excellent person to help spearhead a committee or of some sort to start to review some of the information we get. With Mr. Weiss, as we get information back from the Corps of Engineers, and start to get a vision for what Elgin's going to look like, either one way or another. And I think that's the important part. It's not saying that we're going to take the dam out or we're going to leave the dam in, but I think we have to have that information, and it's going to take us a considerable amount of time to accumulate that. So I think the time to start talking about that is soon. And this is a really good segue into that. I think that I talked to the manager and the rest of the council. I think it's time to start some long-range planning along those lines. Okay. Clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
yes,
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0.
Item C is the First Amendment to the existing service agreement with independent fitness contractors. The Edward Schock Center of Elgin uses independent contractors to provide various fitness-related services to its patrons. This request for the approval of service contracts with 3 vendors is related to those vendors who have compensation from the city that exceeds $20,000 in any given year. These vendors provide group fitness classes, personal training, and group training, and will cover the services they provide through 2022 and 23.
move for approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes,
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0.
Item D is a lease agreement with 164 Division Street LLC for the Elgin Arts Showcase. The Elgin Arts Showcase has served as a performance and exhibit space for area artists and art organizations since 2007. The current lease agreement expires at the end of this year, and a new one-year lease with the option for 2 successive one-year renewals is being recommended for approval. This lease will allow for the numerous art showcase bookings in 2023 to proceed unhindered. And at this point, booking requests are at 75% of the art showcase's capacity.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
yes,
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0.
Item E is the acceptance of public improvements and a plat of easement for the water main within the site located at 1425 Madeline Lane. This proposed easement allows the city to enter onto private property to operate, maintain, and repair the public water main. Public improvements also being accepted as part of this initiative include sidewalks, water mains, valves, valve vaults, and the fire hydrants.
So
Move for
moved.
approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
yes,
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0. Announcements from the council. Seeing none, Mr. Manager, announcements from staff.
I'll take a cue. None.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Up, Mr. Thorne.
This Saturday is a big event supporting law enforcement. It's going to be held at Panton Mill Park down in South Elgin. We'll be showing support and recognizing law enforcement at all levels. It's called Back the Blue. This is the second annual. This was started by Mark Bialik, who is an Elgin Township trustee, but he did this on his own. You might, many of you know him. He's the morning voice on WRMN. And this year, it's bigger than ever, which we can tell. It hasn't happened yet, but with more sponsors. And then the money that he's brought in is going to some organizations, including one with the wives of law enforcement, including a group that have lost some. And it's going to be 1 o'clock to 8 o'clock this Saturday at Panton Mill Park in South Elgin. And it will include a car show, 3 bands, and numerous speakers. Hope you all can attend.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Okay, entertain a motion to adjourn to executive session.
So moved.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, we are adjourned. We'll reconvene at the regular council meeting at 7 p.m.
Check, check. 1, 2. Okay. Talkie, 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 talkie. Hey, hey, hey. Check, 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 check. I don't hear anything coming out of zone 1 and zone 2. Hey, hey, check, 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 check. That should be above Thorn.
2022 to order. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Council members Dixon,
Present.
Good,
Here.
Martinez,
Here.
Powell,
Here.
Rauschenberger, Shaw,
Here.
Steffen, Thoren,
Here.
Mayor Captain.
Here. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting of September 14th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any corrections or additions? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion's approved 7-0. We have no public comments this evening and no proclamations, so we'll move on to bids. First item is, number one, is a job order contract for shelter construction in Wing Park and Lords Park.
Mayor made the motion to award the bid to FH Passion, the amount of $98,581.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon, Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion is approved 7-0. Item 2 is a cooperative purchasing program for train BAS service contract.
Mr. Mayor, I recommend that we approve the contract with Train in the amount of $21,610 for a service agreement for the building automation systems.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion is approved 7-0. Moves us on to other business. The first item is a resolution accepting the proposals for the City of Elgin's insurance program.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion is approved 7-0. Item 2 is an ordinance amending Chapter 6.06 of the Elgin Municipal Code 1976 as amended, entitled Alcoholic Liquor Dealers, to amend the number of certain available liquor license classifications.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, the motion's approved 7-0. Item 3 is authorization for payment for McQueen Energy Emergency for repairs of the Elgin Fire Department aerial truck.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0. Consent agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thoren,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0. Miscellaneous business.
Move for approval.
Second.
It's been moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Ms. Powell?
Yes. I just wanted to bring up that I believe that several, at least a couple of our boards and commissions have requirements for doing an annual report to the council. I just wanted to make sure that if there are liaisons, or maybe some of them don't have liaisons, that we actually get those on our agenda before the end of the year so that they can present to the council and give their final report.
Will do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else? Clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thorne,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, motion's approved 7-0. The next committee of the whole meeting will be Wednesday, October 12th, 2022 at 6 PM in the City Council chambers. The next regular meeting of the Elgin City Council will be Wednesday, October 12th, 2022 at 7 PM in the council chambers. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Council members Dixon,
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Powell,
Yes.
Shaw,
Yes.
Thorne,
Yes.
Mayor Captain.
Yes, we are adjourned. Have a good evening.
Thank you.